Pennsylvania radio host Chris Stigall, 1210 on your radio dial in the Keystone State, heard everywhere on the World Wide Web, with us now. Quite a juxtaposition. The president wins the district by 20 points a year and a half ago, and now he's got to head back there to try to save a race that's neck and neck. What happened?
Leland, I'm actually livid that we even have to have the conversation of a special election. The dope that lost this seat,
you seem quite jovial if you're truly livid. I will add, I like the disposition of a livid Chris.
I've gotten over it, and I'm saying it now, figuratively speaking, I guess. I can't believe we're here. We shouldn't be here, but you got a dopey congressman named Tim Murphy, a pro-life guy who got caught counseling his girlfriend to have an abortion. And because that dope lost this seat, now here we find ourselves today. And so poor Rick Saccone's got to come in and try to win a district that, by the way, I should mention, here's another fun fact. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court has just redrawn our congressional map. So in theory, both of these men, whoever wins this thing Tuesday, are going to hold this seat for all of maybe a few months. And then by November, Lamb, should he win, he's not even in the district anymore, Leland. It's an absolute nightmare what's going on with this seat. It should never be this way.
Well, in people from outside our country look at American politics and don't understand it. Can't imagine why. We should note that the video we had up earlier, neither of those people were Tim Murphy, the person you called a dope and says is to blame for all of this. Either way, though, the Democrats seem to be casting this as a referendum on President Trump in this district. Is that fair, or do we need to dig deeper?
Well, no, I mean, Tim, again, that guy Murphy, he didn't run opposed the last time. I mean, he's run away with it, as Molly said in her report, time and again, Republican, even though this is Molly did mention a majority Democrat district, these are working class Democrats who did turn out for Trump. So what he did this week in terms of the tariffs for steel, Saccone actually also happens to be an expert in North Korean affairs as well as intermediation with North Korea. So I think those two things just this last week, plus the Trump visit today, should be a real boost for Saccone, but it's going to be tight.
Molly brought up the issue of organized labor, especially when it comes to the Steelworkers Union and some of the other big unions out there that at times have really praised President Trump. Organized labor doesn't typically run with the Republicans. How does that play in there in this district?
Well, that's why this week was so key, frankly. I'm not nuts about the tariffs, frankly, but for Pennsylvania,
you have to think the timing is both either coincidental or really convenient.
Yeah, you had some good old-fashioned burly men in there, didn't you? You see at that signing ceremony, guys with hard hats in the vests that came from steel country, Pennsylvanians. There was some imagery there. I don't know if it was for the special election for Tuesday. I think Trump really means what he signed, but it goes a long way to help Saccone Tuesday.
Real quick, have they turned any of that tape around? Is any of that tape from the tariff signing being used in ads, in mailers, online yet?
Oh, sure. The Republican committee is dumping a ton of money into Pennsylvania to let this district know. But again, I should remind you, we have a very activist, fairly newly minted Democrat Supreme Court in Pennsylvania that has drawn a new map that is going to cut, should Lamb win, it'll cut Lamb out. Saccone will have to run against another Democrat in a different district because of judicial activism. It's high drama. It should never be this way. It's a hot mess, Leland, that didn't need to happen.
Well,
were it not for that dope Tim Murphy. I'll just say that again.
Your words, not ours. Next time we have you on, we'll catch you up with you ahead of time to figure out who you're going to call a dope so we can have a picture of him. I appreciate it. It's good to be with you.
I'll let you know next time, Leland. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. Good to see you.